Hey guys, it's Tiffany and it's Monday morning, post 40th birthday celebration. We had a good weekend. My birthday was last Wednesday, but my family had a not surprise. My husband told me about it, so it wasn't a surprise party, but Saturday night, and it was mostly family, and I have not a huge family, but a large family, and friends. And so it and like family friends, you know what I mean? People you've known since forever. So we all did that at a little, we had a little place here in town, and 7 o'clock, and it was just nice Saturday night. It was nice to see people and just very low-key, fun. So, as far as eating, I did great that day. My sister came in early. She lives about an hour and a half away, and she was helping plan it and decorate and all that. So she came in about 1 that day, and we let our kids play. We just hung out all day. Our kids are all the same ages, all the same gender, just the way, except she has 1 extra. So it just worked out that way. I think that the furthest apart are the youngest two, my youngest and her second youngest girls. They're 10 months apart. But like our boys are 20 days apart, which is crazy. So anyway, they all love each other. They're all very best friends. And so they act nuts for the first few hours they're together. So we let them get that out of their system before the party. And so that was fun. And then they decided to, sorry, my phone's sliding again. I have to fix that. Anyway, you're just going to have to miss part of my head. Okay, anyway, so they did that, and then her husband joined us he came to the party about 7:30 or 8, and hung out with us, and decided to spend the night, which I know that sounds crazy, but her husband, this is not my info, so I'm not going to say too much, but her husband about 1.5 years ago was in a bad car accident. He's now paralyzed from the waist down. He's my age. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, so it's hard for them to spend the night away from home. Very hard, because he has things he needs, and our house is not set up for a wheelchair, but he can do it. He's one of these amazing people that can do it. And they decided they were going to spend the night. This is only the 2nd time since his accident he's done that. So he spent the night, and then the next day everybody came back over my house again for pretty much the whole day. We have a neighborhood pool, so we took all our kids to the pool. Missed church Sunday morning, which we don't usually do, but we all hung at the pool. Got myself a nice little sunburn, which I usually don't do. I'm usually super careful. It was cloudy, and I pulled the classic "it's cloudy so I can't get sunburn" routine, and got fried. And I hate to get sun on this part of my chest, but anyway, I did. So we did that, and then the rest of my mom and my brother and their kids and all that came over my house Sunday, and we hung till about 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon, grilled out, and did a whole nother family thing. So yeah, it was a nice weekend. It was one of those weekends that you can't do every weekend, or you'll just need to sleep for hours and hours, but it's fun every now and then to do it. Anyway, as far as eating goes, sorry, I'm at my red light where I can't see. Saturday, super good on eating. I don't know. That was my birthday party. The whole reason I thought about going off my HCG was that day. But, super great. In fact, the only, thing I did all day was at my party. Somebody was saying, you have to try a bite of your cake. I knew I'd get that, because it was a really cute cake. And I'm a cake maker, so everybody, relates to me with cake. They're like, you have to try a bite of your cake. So I took a bite, probably about that big. I mean, it was the most minute bite. And that is truly the only thing I ate off protocol on Saturday. And was super proud of myself, super excited. Did really well. Well, I'm not at the end of my story. It does go downhill. The next so the next morning I wake up, and this is where I realize I have issues with the scale and weight loss, apocalypse, and all that. Got up after my super great, super proud of myself birthday party day, and I was up 0.6. Okay, lots of reasons that could have been. I have had easier gains this time. I doubt it was from the minute bite of cake, but anyway, it could have been. I was up 0.6. Mentally, this really messed me up. I don't know why I let it get to me, but it did. And I just, Sunday, I think somebody else, I can't remember, it wasn't Missy. Somebody else mentioned that the day after their birthday is the day they lost it. Well, that's me. Actually, I lost it as much as I've ever lost it on HCG. I've never been just I've lost it, so I'm going to gorge kind of person, and I didn't do that this time. But I did well through about lunch, even though everybody around me was eating, and I was making food for everybody. We mostly just grilled hamburgers, but I made homemade guacamole, which is one of my things, and we did all that. But I was, oh my goodness. I did, I'm trying to think where I messed up. Probably about the middle of the day, there was the leftover food from my party. My mom had made the little Pinterest turtles, which is like a pretzel and a Rolo. Sorry, food porn here. A pretzel, a Rolo, and then a pecan on top. Simple little food, and then you bake it and let it melt a little bit. Anyway, I just popped one of those babies in my mouth. And something happened at that point, and I do really think it had to do with my gain on the scale. I wound up having like 3 of those, which is a big cheat for me. I don't usually touch sweets on protocol. If I cheat, it's on nuts. Anyway, I guess it had a pecan on it. Did that, and then I had a bite of my son's hot dog, and then well, y'all don't want all the dirty details. I did fine for the rest of the night, but then right before bed, I had some potato chips. And seriously, my husband had bought the Doritos, some spicy chips. Not a chip person. I am a sweet person. Ate me some Doritos, like 2 or 3, not a lot, but still, I was just off. I don't know what happened. So, didn't do well, didn't eat dinner, because I was feeling so guilty about my little sneaky cheats. So, then when I had a thing last night, when it came time to eat, sorry, I have to look for when I can turn. Instead of making me my protocol food, there was already made hamburgers from where we grilled. So I just popped one of those in the microwave and ate me a regular hamburger without a bun. And it was tiny, but it was regular hamburger, not lean hamburger, regular hamburger. So anyway, there it is, my day after. So, I didn't want to get on the scale this morning. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm getting long-winded. But, because I just didn't want to, and I knew the scale was my issue. But the more I thought about it, after I dropped off my kids, I hadn't had anything to eat or drink yet. I realized that I wasn't avoiding the scale for weight loss apocalypse reasons. I was avoiding the scale because I did not want to be accountable for cheating yesterday. So, I decided that was not the right reason to avoid the scale, and that if I needed to be accountable for having eaten. So anyway, basically the overall is with the 0.6 gain the day after being perfect. Well, I'm sorry, 1 bite of cake is not perfect, but almost perfect on my birthday. And then the cheats of yesterday, it totaled up to a 2-pound gain over the weekend, right at 2 pounds. And I do think part of that is a little bit of water, because we are out in the sun, like I said, too much. And when I sunburn, I also retain water. So, done, over. I am moving on. I just, like I said, I'm just not going to let this define the rest of round 2 for me. I even mentally thought about quitting and just going back when I'm in a better place. But the thing is I'm not that off. This is the first time I've truly cheated. Not nuts. I mean, I've cheated, but I've never just said, okay, I'm going to eat chips, or okay, I'm going to eat something sweet. So, It happens. Moving on, confessing it. And I'm going to be good today. I mean, it's 2 pounds. It's not like I gained 20 pounds. It's 2 pounds. And I think by tomorrow, with drinking my water, I'm going to be well past that. So, total shift, getting back on track. I've had to say that a little bit this time with round 2, but that doesn't mean it's over. I've still got a couple weeks to go. I can so turn this ship around and fix it. But anyway, did not mean to be so long-winded, but I wanted to get that out there. I'm picking up my daughter at school. She's not feeling good. And I'm going to go home and snuggle with her and drink my water and get my house back in order after a nutty weekend. And that's about it for me. I hope y'all did better this weekend. I can no longer say weekends are not an issue for me because this Sunday was. But just thought I'd share. So, hope y'all are doing good. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you didn't eat Doritos like me. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.